Hello, team. Today, uh, today we're drawing, we're coloring. I think I was watching. I don't remember what I was watching. It was some artist talking about. Oh, this was the this was the Oimo Buster stream the other day where Deerskin jumped in, which was awesome. But also there was a comment about like traditional art versus digital art, being like traditional art is easier to like see the whole picture and not get hyper focused on stuff. Hello, Ihara, how's it going? What's up yourself? Hello, Beldershaw, how's it going? Only been around for as long as it takes to finish this drawing because I'm tired. Okay. I hope that you become less tired. I guess you'd sleep to do that. But I appreciate your presence. And like, yes, I know this about traditional art. And is generally why my traditional art looks better than my digital art. Hello, Aka, how's it going? But I haven't really ever acted on that. I mean, I do Inktober once a year, which represents the bulk of the traditional art that I do. But there's always the concept of doing a drawing, doing your line art traditionally, and then going and coloring digitally, which is something I haven't really done ever, but I have the capacity to do it. I've got a scanner. I can make this happen. And what's more, I have a collection of drawings from, only a few months ago, done traditionally, scanned and whatnot, which are probably still among my best drawings. That I could just totally practice on, like this one. This was, I think, Inktober. I erased the day. It was like day 11 or something. Prompt was castle, and I did the drawing a while ago, and now I can just go and practice doing some coloring slash rendering and stuff. Trying to fix my sleep cycles, so I've been up 24 hours. Oh, okay. That certainly sounds like a step towards doing that. But yeah, I've got 30 drawings I can practice on. Symptomless Coma, how's it going? I think you've been here before. I drew something for you, I think. I'm doing some coloring book stuff, except the coloring book is my Inktober collection. Oh, this is, yes, last week's stream. So what I'm gonna do is find myself a drawing. Probably should have grabbed a few of these before the stream, but I was playing Genshin. Oh no, I actually need to download them. I only have 4 on me right now. Although, I mean, I could start with one of these. This is one I was thinking about working on. I'm I'm cleaning my room right now, but I'll try to multitask while doing so. You do you, man. We're all rooting for you. I can go to the next track now, I think. Nope. Sure. We'll stick with that one for a little bit. Anyone gonna watch the eclipse? I haven't checked the path. Eclipse. Like, do I need to go somewhere to see it and stuff? No, I don't think so. Looks like you'll have a pretty good view of it in Toronto. But no, I'm not. I'd have to go... to get to totality, I'd have to drive to, like, Mexico or Texas. You know? Some of the Midwest gets it. Ohio, perhaps? But who wants to go there? Oh, there's more messages, sorry. You're gonna take a train down to Hamilton, which is nearby but on the path of totality, and stay there for a few days. That sounds like a really wonderful outing. I hope that goes well for you. Hello, Troy. How's it going? Doing some coloring today. 80 kilometers southeast of Toronto. Well, that's fun. I had an opportunity in 2017, I think, because Totality went through, like, Oregon, which wasn't that far, but I didn't end up going. I want to say thank you all whenever you like and retweet my stuff. I appreciate it a lot. You're welcome, Aka. I think we all follow you because we think your art is pretty neat. So keep at it. They're rare in the northern latitudes, so it'll be the only one for many decades. Yeah, that's too bad. I wish I could go see the eclipse. You might be better situated, Ihara, depending on where you are. I mean, if you're back in the south again, perhaps not. I'm like in the light yellow, the lightest yellow shade of the eclipse. It might get slightly dimmer here for a moment, I guess. Sad, sad. You could walk, but it'd take 14 hours? That's nothing. I don't have any means of getting somewhere to watch it. Oh no. Is there not a train or something? Go get on a train. Okay, let's see if we can do anything here. I wanted to... Let's just copy this whole thing and paste it into this. It didn't work. That did not work. Let's select and then copy. Trick the program. Trick the program. We did it. Okay. And then how much do we actually have going on here? This wasn't an A4 sheet. Scandalous. Let's just resize this. Just sort of run rough shot over this whole thing. Whoops. Oh, not like that. You know, I guess you're supposed to do this with the horizontal. Okay, whatever. We did it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, first off, is a handy little trick. I have a shortcut for convert brightness to opacity, which basically took all the paper out. Hooray. It would be cool to boat there, like they're both on the lake. No commercial passenger boat traffic up here, though. That's crazy. That's untenable. I mean, what do you mean? Like, what? No commercial boat traffic? Aren't you on one of the Great Lakes? One or more? Isn't that incredibly busy? The three things we're going to try and keep in mind here. We'll just have a little note over here in the background. Because I am a learning artist, trying to learn and practice things. We're going to try and keep in mind size hierarchy. We're going to remember how to spell things. Which is to say big, medium, small. We're gonna push our values, but in the right way. In the right places. I don't know what the other main thing is. Something. Profit. Okay. That's just there for us to remember. Hacks? No. No, it's not hacking. No, of course not. Why would that be hacking? Cargo, yeah. No passenger stuff? That's weird. Hamilton is basically our port, but it's far enough from Toronto that it's a day trip. Like, my brother did his undergrad there. It's a good hour drive on a good morning, potentially two on a bad one. Okay. Well, it sounds like you got it figured out, regardless. Okay, what's our base color here? It's gonna be a gray, slightly bluish gray, a cool gray. Okay, and then we want three main Let's write this down. Three main values, and those are also following the size hierarchy rules. Okay. So our lightest value, I think, is going to be the sky. We're going to have the orb, of course, is the darkest value. Cool. Make sure to keep this, though. Probably need to go over this with an airbrush at a certain point here. This is just the rough. How's it going? Love your cute art. Well, thank you, Sketch. We're practicing some coloring today on my old last year Inktober stuff. So not that old. Maybe this time I can actually get this to look like an orb. We'll see. I think the composition here is, as far as it could have benefited from some of the size hierarchy stuff. I'm gonna make this the reference layer for a second, so that I can, yeah, there we go. I think more or less everything else falls in a medium value range. Well, this doesn't seem too terribly distinct from the orb. Which is problematic. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yeah. You know, maybe the sky shouldn't be its own value. Maybe, in fact, the buildings should be in there too. I think that matches up better with how I had this laid out anyway. Not sure if we have good, you know, big, medium, small going on here though. Oh well. There are two types of people, round brush people and airbrush people. I don't know, there's some people that are both of those brushes. You adjust the hardness slider, the airbrush and the round brush are the same though. So maybe they're really the same person. Well, if you if you adjust the opacity, it's not quite the same thing as the airbrush, is it? Because the airbrush feathers out. I'm not sure if I have the option to, you know, change the way the brush works like that. Those are the real hacks, if you ask me. Okay, the person should definitely stand out. We can take our median value and put it in the foreground. Now we're thinking with portals. In fact, what if all of this is like that, except for the person? I don't know if I like that so much. It looked more visually interesting before, somehow. Alright. Maybe we can airbrush in some clouds. What brush do you identify as? I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably the fill-in mono pen. So I'm rough around the edges and I'm not suited for really any purpose except for like really boring ones. What about you guys? Hello Corey, how's it going? Survived another shitty week? Good. Way to go for surviving. Okay. I wonder actually if I can't get away with doing this sort of a thing. Yeah. I'm just recreating the shading from the original drawing. But that's okay. We're about to color it. We're pushing the values, right? So this is what it looks like right now. Is this visually interesting? It's a little bit weird. Also, we have some outlines up here that we definitely don't need. Go away. One more week down. Yeah, that's right. Only so many to go. That got real. I apologize. I identify as basic pencil because I'm burnt out when it comes to line art and I really enjoy sketching. Oh, okay, that's, I don't know, that's a little bit more wholesome, I guess. Is this what we want? Oh, you know, this does make the rain kind of hard to see. That's something that can be worked out for sure. Just a little bit complicated. Of course, I could add it afterwards as well. Maybe make it look a little better. When I actually drew this, I had two different pens for the rain, both inside and outside the orb and other dark places. Oh, yikes. I just used a pen up top, and then this was a jelly roll. Okay, well, once we get these values in here, which I kind of do, we can start assigning some colors. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, that's, what? Okay. Not sure why that happened. Cool. I'm G pen. That's a good pen. Because I'm too lazy to explore other brushes. Yeah, it's a good pen though. I'm every texture and watercolor brush because I can't settle on just a few good ones. What does that say about you as a person, though, Aihara? We're also working on edges here, so we do want to make sure those look good. And we're varying them. So far we are doing that, so all good. Something I did do, though, is I had shading up top in the original. Wonder if that's something I actually want to keep. I feel like I should just be using the brush for this. Which is to say the paintbrush. This is interesting. Is it the right sort of interesting, though? Unclear. G-Pen goes hard, and experimenting with textures is great too. Beldachel's keeping everyone's spirits high over here. We're definitely going to try and do some crazy lighting stuffs if we can. Okay. Dang, this looks weird. I'm saved by the obfuscation of the line art. Okay. Whatever. Here, actually, I might want to do... I think that was an effect I was trying to go for. Smudging this highlight. I don't know if that actually worked, but we tried. All right. So let's just start with overlay. And I think it's going to be a lot of blues and grays and stuff. My chat overlay's frozen? Alright, let's check that out. It totally is. If I take it away and bring it back, does it refresh? I think it is refreshed. Somebody send a message to test it out. Alright, so blue, and I'm going to grab a brush. Is this what I want? Oh, it fixed itself. Great. Interesting. Let's play with the hue. I like that hue more. Yeah, so that's interesting. We'll want our character to be in the warmer range. Something orange. Yes, please. We're probably gonna have to use something other than overlay to get that across. Don't worry. We'll get there. And do we want a special color for the glow? It's something we can address at some point, I guess. Yeah, the green looks kind of cool. I think we'll want to clear out the overlay for the actual light. Same here. Although that is a highlight rather than a an emanated light. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Just need to start drawing on top of this. So let's put a normal layer over top of this. Maybe multiply. Oh, Jesus, clip. Should not be struggling with this file. Can't go wrong with red as an evil color. I think. Okay, hard light. Let's get in here with the airbrush. Yikes. It's fine though, it's all in service of something greater. Okay, that looks kind of neat. Red-blue contrast always looks nice. I know. What I always go for, pretty much. Yuck. See, that looks better. Maybe I should just ditch the overlay idea for a second. Or let's try and do our coloring on a different layer. Can I color match this? Pretty close, actually. Okay. So I think I want some earthen hues for the ground. So let's work on that. Okay, gotta go to sleep. Have a good one. Sweet dreams and good night, guys. Right back at you. Thanks for tuning in. The buildings themselves should be, I don't know, some kind of a color. Or perhaps just something very desaturated. And then the clouds we can push in a certain direction. Hmm. I think I'm interested in... Whoops. Trying to do some of these effects after the fact, because otherwise what's the point exactly of doing it like this? So to that end, on this hard light layer, we're going to have some bounce light. I don't know how I feel about that. This tool might be of very good use for us in this project. What? That does literally nothing. That's crazy. Oh no. Maybe we can blend them. These things shouldn't be on the same layer, to be frank. Suppose it looks fine. Hello, Dika, right? Looking good. How goes it? It goes pretty good. We're trying some stuff. We're doing some things. Can I group all of these, or will it get mad? Oh, it didn't seem to get mad. Okay. This is what we're focusing on. We're trying to, anyway. We got our size hierarchy. We're trying to be mindful about our values. Only having a few main value shapes. And we're trying to profit in that way. This is a Inktober drawing that I'm just coloring over. So I figured I have plenty of, you know, black and white drawings that I can just practice with. Okay, so this character needs some more variety here. Can go more like... Oh, definitely deselect. Focus study, you're doing amazing. Oh my god, thank you. I've been anything but focused lately. It does tend to happen sometimes. I hope you find some state. What? Nothing's happening. I'm on the blend brush. Okay. I hope you find a state of zen at some point here. Blue pants? Sure. I don't see why not. Backpack. Bright orange decal on the backpack. I don't see why not. Probably because it clashes. That's why not. Also, don't like this color of the pants. Pants can go to hell. Looks cool so far. Okay. Have a good sleep, Belderchal. Hope you're feeling ready to tackle the day when you wake up. I'm fine with blue hair, though. We have a red versus blue aesthetic going on here. Ah. in here, I mean, I don't want to add too much unnecessary detail anywhere. Fuck. I was thinking something I wasn't able to accomplish during the initial drawing. So I wanted this to be like a dilapidated subway that had fallen to pieces, fallen into disrepair. That's not gonna fucking do anything, right? Okay. I don't want to, like, draw away from the main subject here. Too much, and I think it is doing that. We need to work within our values. So we can perhaps just try and differentiate by shading, or color rather, tint, hue, even. Be like, there was a thing there, you know? Ah! This is just me thinking, but I think you could really brighten up the character with some saturation and thin the line out on her. Let's look into that. Might add a second thing to grab attention after the orb. Okay. I do want to find a way to draw attention to the character, and from the bird's eye view, it is tough to do that. So let's see if I can't adjust some line art here. Oh shit, that's the backpack. Huh. This feels kind of sacrilegious. Oh, that's funny. I'm erasing digitally compressed paper. Okay, I think we've definitely thinned the line art. So, now... let's get some crazy blue in there. It wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be, but... Yeah. I'm really focusing on finding a style now. I think my style being too all over the place is holding me back. Every piece I approach differently. I think that's sort of what happens when you're trying to find a style, right? Okay, this is more like raincoat yellow as opposed to like safety yellow, which I think that is just as well. No, make it more red. I see all these artists pounding out this amazing work every day, and it's definitely got to do with having a consistent style. Probably, and a consistent workflow. No, I do like these ideas, Dika. Keep them coming. Lighting is definitely something I'm going to try and... I think it's going to hard carry this this aspect. So here's my hard light layer. You can see the difference here the lighting has made on the orb. Am I doing anything with this overlay? Oh yeah. We'll use that for like saturation stuff. Okay. We want lighting from above, which is not going to have any particular character. What happens when I just do this? That looks weird. This is over top of the line art, and that explains why this is doing things to it. Usually I do everything underneath the line art, so I don't have to worry about this. This presents unique challenges. So I could make this actually on an overlay. That would probably work better. This hard light kind of doesn't play nice with darker colors, whereas overlay does. Kind of respects the darker colors and where they're at. I just don't know if I can get as much, you know, light per se out of the overlay. Well, that's doing something. You can also try and do some sort of not subsurface scattering exactly, but whatever the fuck this is. Color dodge. We can go one further. I think certainly I've never put this much effort into rendering a character that occupies such a small part of the canvas. We can even throw in a bounce light. So that would be funny. I don't even know if it reads that way. We will want to add an actual shadow here, though. To some extent. Yuck. Wait, why doesn't that work? Oh, because this is like... Okay, cool. Does work. There is some geometry here I failed to properly define. That's okay. Oh, you know what? That was actually... No! It was itself a piece of geometry, I'm not sure. It's salvageable. But hey, it's there. Okay, I think we have 2 definite subjects now. That's good. So for the color dodge, we can get in here and try and do some of these raindrops again. I'll use the G pen. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if that even looks good. It might, because it's like inheriting the color of the background. Oh, that does look kind of cool, actually. I think it's too many, but we can thin the herd a little bit. What do I want to do here? I want to go to this. And I want to... Yeah, let's just straight up, well... Get rid of all the raindrops. So I'm only adding them in post. Oh, dang. I think the blue overlay adds something, but maybe too much. Right? Okay. What? What? Why isn't it work? Why doesn't it work? I don't have a selection. I'm on the right brush. I have an actual color selected. What? Why is it? What? Oh. Oh, interesting. Well, no, actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. Why would that be the case? Unless I put that on a different layer? No. It's just because of this, and I don't know why. Color dodge works in mysterious ways. Suppose that's fine. For the life of me, I don't know what's causing that, though. I guess it's only showing up in the lighted areas. Okay. It is what it is. Oh God, Clip Studio. Figure it out. I think I'd benefit from just trying to have them all go in the same direction. Oh no. Although, what does that look like? That's kind of weird. Maybe just the one dash? I don't know. Can I get one good one through here? So another thing is I do want to think that there's definitely some red light making its way. Down here. I don't know if that's doing what I want it to do. We'll do this on another layer so we can control it better. Let's do overlay. I'm not sure the color dodge is working for this. The overlay. I think we also want to centralize it a bit. I've been working without this for the whole time. Okay. I think that... That's the appropriate level there. Maybe we'll try a little bit more with this outside red light. Didn't do too much. In fact, it was the overlay layer. There we go. And I add a little bit of dimension here. Maybe. Let's get rid of the Inktober tag there. Oh, can I do that very easily? Possibly, possibly not. We just blended it out of existence. That works. I do want to highlight these trailing vine things to some extent. How do these look if it's just color dodge? Ooh. Yeah, it's a little bit cooler. Yeah, glow dodge is a bit more restrictive. We don't want that. This is the everything layer. Let's make a new one. I'll just go hard light, and then I want to differentiate that by tint. Maybe this should be underneath the line art. Because I don't know if I can redo all this. Okay, time to hue change. Reminds me of Gravitol from All Tomorrows. Can't say I'm familiar, but I'm glad that you like it. We'll just have that be green, and then maybe we'll get some bonus highlights in here. Maybe too much. Just a couple. Okay, now can we throw on an overlay here over top of everything to in some way bring all this together? That looks kind of cool. Remember that. Yeah, it's green. Oh my god, Clip Studio. You gotta work for it, man. Yikes. I wonder if there's a direction we can push this where our character actually stands out. It's probably just the blue, right? I think I like this. That's orange. Who'da thunk? I have an orange overlay and a blue one competing on this drawing. Okay, have we done our size hierarchy things? I mean, to some extent, yes, and to some extent, no. As far as values go, and we can check this. There's like, so there are three, main values. Does get a little bit wishy-washy with the buildings because they sort of, there's a gradient there. But you have a bright one, you have a middle one, and you have a, darker one. The darker one's the orb, or most of it. Which takes up a sizable chunk, even though I think that's the small. They're all roughly the same size, these value shapes. And it's more of a striped pattern, actually. Is everything clear? I think so. Boom. Wowza. I wonder what happens if we put a contrast layer on this. Crazy. I don't even think we need that. Yeah, our darkest spot on this is pure black. So if anything, we need a luminosity up. It's not doing it for us though. The second you do that, the hard light goes nuts. I guess you could do the anti-contrast. That does rescue it a little bit. But it does take away from the intrigue. Our darkest part is still definitely pure black. Oh well. A lot of dynamic range here. So we have almost pure white right next to it. Okay. Something you could try to see what it would look like is really lighten up the whole background. Right, yeah, like the sky or the buildings, or both. It would make the girl stand out more too. Right. It's looking pretty clear already. I would personally try to lower the contrast on the side cliffs, left and right, by making it closer to gray instead of white. Oh, like the foreground piece here? How can we best accomplish these things? And then down here we can... Actually, you can just like cut back on a bunch of this. Let's just grab oh, it looks very smooth. Let's try the overlay and just go nuts. I don't know if I've made this more or less clear by doing that. Instructions unclear. Both? Okay. Jesus. Is this, like, for the sake of argument, the type of value shift we're talking about here? Like when you say really light it up? Yes, it's raining, so it makes sense, too. Right, because of the fog. Okay, interesting. gotta make this work around our subject now. I'm going to change the tint of this, but it's promising. You can blur that edge along the bottom, and I think it would be mwah. you like down here, yeah. So like, okay, what is causing that? Let's go like that. Beautiful people test Botan and Dying Rabbit. What can I say? We're all birds of a feather. This here, I feel like I don't need quite as much there anymore. I just need to kill my darlings with this one here, the tunnel. Okay, but let's say, do I still have this selection? I do. So let's take this and we'll do a... Oh. I don't want that. There we go. Hue shift. Oh man, this is tough. Is this sphere anything, by the way, or is it just to look cool? Um, I think that is a thing, looking cool. No, this was an Inktober piece that I did, in October. And the prompt was plump. It isn't anything. I made it up. It's clearly bad, though. It's clearly done some bad things. It's created a massive crater in the ground in downtown. So that's one thing. Yeah, I can get down with the desaturated blue on this. Well, that also looks kind of cool. But then it's hard to see the sphere. Okay, how do we feel about this? It's not quite as bright as it was before, but it is still... This looks a bit more like, fog from rain now. It is still brighter. I think everything... Like, it's less discontinuous to me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that. I think it looks great. Awesome. We're winning. We knew about the apricorn. Mortal's here to give us the lore. You could also add some dark rubble in the foreground and blur it for the depth effect. Oh, God. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Like, we could just try and co-opt these guys. Smaller brush. How are you doing, by the way, Myrtle? I don't think I gave you a proper greeting. Less is probably more here, but I feel like doing a little bit more. Can I get like a fine edge on this? We'll go G pen. Go gadget G pen. I guess I'm gonna blur it, doesn't really matter, but we'll see what this does. Yes, I'll be blurring defined edges and not gobbledygook. Okay. We'll want to select specifically this stuff. What? Oh, I already had a selection before, that's why I took everything. Okay. More. Blur it more. That's too much. Man, this isn't quite as nice as I had hoped. The problem being, it's two different layers. Oh god. Yes, the rebar. The rebar is important. Orb indeed, Ihara. You look away for 1 second and all of a sudden it's an orb. I fell ill with a random bug. That's the worst kind. Symptoms are manageable, but the horror of an uncharacterized virus running rampant through my system. Yeah, goodness. Oh, hi, Ihara. Can I select 2 layers and blur them? Probably not. But we can dream. Nope, I can't do that. Fuck. We can do them one at a time, though. Oh, I just clicked blur. No, give me the... Fucking hell. See, that would work great if I didn't have all that junk selected. So let's undo. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Super scrappy. This is not part of that layer. Don't worry about it. Neither is any of that. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's starting to get there. Okay. And now we'll go select the... Oh, I just blurred the multiply, didn't I? What a fucking idiot. Okay. Now we'll go back and blur this. Now it's beginning to happen. Now I gotta go in here and blur the multiply layer again. Except with all the bonus stuff included. And hope that I can actually make this work. Voila? Maybe? Yeah, looks like we have a distinct plane in front of us now. We're watching a 3D movie now. Crazy. Make it indistinguishable more blur. Thanks for the stream today. This is nice. I thank you for tuning in. We wouldn't have made this look anywhere near as exciting without your input. What can I do here? Let's oh, I am deselected. Cool. I can grab the blur, the blend. Let's grab the blur brush actually. Can I do that to the line art? Kinda. Okay. Can I blend? Does it blend? That has a distinctly different effect that I'm not sure I need or want. Okay. It is a little concept art, as in it's a small concept art, or it's a little bit like concept art. Because I think you're right either way. Uh-huh. I do want to take this and do that a little bit. So I want to see these clouds, these dark clouds for what they are, you know? Yeah, this could be coming to a AAA shooter near you. Microtransactions and all. One thing I did want to do is maybe up the ante on some of this bounce light. Oh, yikes. Or is it yikes? Can't tell. Because the orb feels almost a little bit out of place now. And I know it looked like it definitely belonged here before. We don't know where they came from. But we know what they were after. It wasn't our water or air that attracted them. No! They came for our rebar. So nobody makes it better. They came for our new core plants. Let's do this. There we go. That makes it look kind of vaguely two-dimensional, though. I don't want that. I don't know why it does that. Come on. That includes some of the red. We don't want that. Ah. Is it the multiply layer that's fucking that up? No, it's probably... It's not even that. What is it? I don't know. I almost want to put a little reflected yellow light here. That's too much. As though it's like reflecting the character. That would give the impression it's much smaller than I want it to be. I think. Oh, it's because I have a selection. Yeah. So you know, I'm actually going to go and undo some of this so that I can get this selection fixed. Okay. In fact, this is actually probably fine as far as... As far as bounce lights go. Try and fix up some of this sloppy brushwork. Alright. I mean, this is pretty cool. One thing that I think might be worth doing is going around and fixing up the edges around this orb. So if it looked more perfect, that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna save this project. I haven't done that yet. And I just had another idea as well, alongside the other one, is we can have ourselves a merry little Christmas, but I'm gonna clip a layer to the line art. Pretty sure that layer does nothing. That's fine. This overlay needs to be corrected. Is it the overlay? That might be the hard light. I actually don't know what it is. Oh, it might be this overlay. It is. Cool. Okay, so for this layer, I want to give me the marker or brush. That works too. Say goodbye to the lines. Man, maybe not. Not quite as nice and tidy as I'd hoped. Because of the layers on top, otherwise this would work great. Blend. Not like that. That looks terrible. Should have put a mask on it. That would have been smart. I mean, that looks kind of interesting. Oops. Does it look better? I think it actually kind of does. It's growing on me. That said, we need to clean up. What is it I need to clean up exactly? Is it this? I think that's part of it. Huh. Okay, here's an interesting proposition. This isn't gonna work. Um, but hypothetically, wrong color. Definitely also needs to be, I mean, for fuck's sake, come on. I don't want that to be a clipping layer. Sorry. Yeah, we're pretty far off from a perfect circle there. But we could maybe liquefy it to be a more perfect circle. In order to form a more perfect circle, why is this? I guess it's where it is, huh? Also, is this actually a perfect circle? It is an ellipse, so maybe not. Right? So I can make an imperfect. Yeah. So I need to correct for that. I need to, I think, hold shift, yeah. Also, there's circles galore. Okay. Let's put this outside of, well, no, let's put it on top. And now I'm going to do crazy stuff. Oh no, it's taking the whole goddamn. Where is... Right, I want that. Roughly. I do want some of the lines, though. Goodness. This is a fool's errand. But I am a fool. God, do something, Clip. It's giving up. It's like, fuck you. Are you for fucking real? Yeah, it's not responding. We'll give it a second. Sometimes foolish errands are the most important. Yeah. I don't know what it is about this drawing in particular that is giving it such a hard time, because I've used Liquify on projects with many, many more layers than this. Ugh. Alright, I think I'm gonna restart Clip Studio because it's just about finished with itself. Clip Studio Paint. You can stop now. Okay. It's a good thing I literally just saved it. Okay, I'm thinking... I'm just gonna go in here and try and refine the line. And perhaps make it more circular in the process. Or less, I really don't know. Oh, I finally know what all those squiggles are now. I think it's fine, but I don't know, a tiny bit irksome. What the hell? I'm confused. When your friend texts you what you did today and you're forced to explain the 3 hours spent rendering an orb. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, I can also use this opportunity to correct the light in the middle. Oh, I didn't do any of the clipping. Which we know that we're going to have trouble with that now, so I can just do that on this layer instead. Where I will just grab this color and go nuts. I like it, by the way. Thank you. Yeah. Blur, blend, run away from my problems. Nice. I don't know. Okay, that looks pretty sick. Nice. Do we want to go extra nuts? just get rid of this line altogether, or severely limit its influence. So as to almost get rid of it entirely. Don't worry, I'll blend this stuff in. I think. What layer? Like, this is behaving so weird. I am so confused. Okay. Ugh. Nike called regarding the upside down use of their logo. They said, just do it. Oh, fuck those guys. It's a delta. In this case, we will want to exclude this part. Oh, I just have that part selected. How silly. Not anymore. Okay. That looks crazy. Does it look like a weird kind of a marble? Okay. Okay, I take the fucking hell. I take this hard light. And change this up a little bit. Nah. It's like basically everything there, so. I don't know. Yeah, I think I just need to scale it back a tiny bit. Just don't want the orb to look like an orb, you know? Let's save. Oh! Yeah, it's a delta. Or I don't know what else you're reacting to. Okay, so now we get to do the fun stuff. Let's duplicate. And merge. Let's do some level corrections. Do I have a selection? No? Okay. Never thought I'd end up doing chromatic aberration on one of my Inktober pieces. But here we are. That's weird. Here's what we can do. We can do pretty heavy chromatic. We'll do some masking. Is what I mean to say. So we'll merge those. I'm going to make another duplicate of this and merge that. Then we'll put a mask on this so that we can fucking see the character. Crazy. Cool. Then we'll put some grain on here. I don't know if I want to blur anything. Like maybe. You know? So we can duplicate this. Now that we've done the chromatic aberration, it's baked in. Could you let me do that? That would be really cool. Okay. Apply mask to layer, fine. And then we... What do? I think we blur... the bottom one. And we'll do something crazy. Yeah. And then this one, put a mask on it. And for starters, we'll... No, I'll just grab the airbrush. Because I think I just want to hit the back, mainly. The buildings back here. Yeah. So now you can't tell they look like shit. We can even blur the foreground even more. Really draw the attention where it belongs. Okay, now some noise. I'll go early. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for showing up. I'm pretty much done here. I'm just gonna sign it and be done. Thanks for tuning in. I don't like these twos, man. It's done. I think it looks pretty good. I can even do a side-by-side with the original. Just gotta grab that one. Original. Let's see if we can get them on the exact same zoom. That's close. Dang, the orb looks so much scarier in this one. That's really cool. It's interesting to come back to this and, like, fulfill the artistic vision I had for it when I first drew it. And, like, I think it's improved the piece, you know? Nice work. Thank you, Ihara. If Deka's still here. He said he was going to get some coffee. But this is at least 50% due to some feedback that he threw in while I was drawing it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do this sort of thing more often. If not with the Inktober pieces, just like I might just start doing line art traditionally and rendering them on Clip Studio, because I just do better work, better line work on paper, better composition, better pizza Papa John's. And obviously I can't render quite as in quite as sophisticated a manner with my Copics as I can with digital art. So this seems like the workflow I should be targeting. Because, you know, damn, I think this looks neat. Certainly better than, like, what I posted to Twitter just before this stream was, like, was my first attempt at it. Just like a proof of concept workflow. Which I might still revisit because I think that entry was also pretty cool. Just needs some TLC. You know? I'm getting a lot of commission bots today. I don't know why. The bots are out in force. Okay. I've been planning on doing a couple of these. I don't think that I will, because this one took a lot longer than I thought I was going to spend on it. I thought I was just gonna like do some practicing, but I did do that. It's just ended up finishing it. But there's certainly other fodder for this sort of a thing. I can maybe pick what I'll do next. I have a few other of these big wide shots. Massive might be a good target. This is one of the only ones where the perspective is actually good, and it's just because it's a few different planes. I have a few others where the perspective is a bit jank. Well, you know, chains would probably be really fun. Yeah, I bet you that would be sick. This one next, maybe? Question mark? So we'll have some other weird gradients going on, I think. TBH, this was the workflow I considered way back when I first got a pen tablet. Never been able to get the results like these with it, though. I didn't think I would either. And I think I was also considering, because I think this is sort of, when you're making the switch to digital, obviously it's like really hard to get the digital to work. Like, it was only, I think it took me, I mean, I'm still not at a place with my digital art that I think competes very handily with what I can do on pencil and paper. But it's at least comparable enough to where all I'm doing is digital art, really. But especially when you're starting out, it took me some years to get there with the digital art. So the thought was, I think early on, yeah, it makes sense to just like scan line art in and draw on it. But for one thing, well, I never did that. I never tried it, I don't think. Or I did scan in one time and it just wasn't working very well. But that was just because I wasn't good at digital art. The thing is, I think I needed to level both of those things up separately in order to get to a point where it would even be viable to do this sort of workflow. And I think it's viable now. So this is encouraging. And it's also helpful to have somebody like Dika, who's really good at colors and composition and stuff, you know, being like, hey, try this out. I don't know if that's something I can always count on for my workflow, but I'll have to be my own Dika at some point. But I'd say give it a try. Looks like a promising workflow. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. We're gonna bust out of the low tiers of art society with this. We're gonna make it. Did I put this on the... No, this is just the... Okay. Let's perhaps export this before Clip Studio dies and eats it. And export a time lapse. Anyway, I'm gonna end the old stream here. In just a moment. It was a fun workflow too, because it was only working on one sort of set of problems, you know? It was like a coloring book. Man, okay. Okay, thanks all everybody who showed up. Make sure to like the stream. I'm sure it's very helpful or something. And sub if you didn't already. And it's probably just Ihara who's here at this point. I've only got one concurrent viewer. See ya, Ihara. I see you're planning a stream for tomorrow. I will try to be there. It was cool to see it come to fruition. It was cool for me too. You're welcome. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful evening. Get some sleep. Fix the sleep schedule. Okay. Goodbye.